Hey friends, it's Reverend Ben, and this is your weekly video. I'm so excited that Kelly Patton has agreed to join me. Kelly, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We start each video with me inviting you to take 3 deep breaths with me, so let's do that. I'm going to breathe in and let it go. Second breath in and out. And one more breath in and out. I want to thank Kelly for bringing us this week's chalice lighting.
And this week's chalice lighting comes from the UU Animal Ministry has a new discussion guide about the interdependence value, and that's where this chalice lighting comes from. We light this chalice in honor of all living beings, acknowledging the interconnected web of life of which we are a part.
May this flame remind us of our shared responsibility to act with compassion towards all creatures,
to seek justice for those who cannot speak for themselves, and to nurture a world where kindness extends beyond humanity.
As we gather in the spirit of love, compassion, and action, let this light guide our hearts and hands toward a more ethical and humane world.
May it be so.
Each week we do a question following up on Sunday's service. We're taping this on a Monday, just after a very spectacular Sunday worship service led by Erin Powers, with amazing music as well. And if those of you who were there, Erin, they talked about ancestors, and Erin spoke about feeling fiercely proud of some of our ancestors and ashamed and bitter about others. We had an ancestor altar that many of you brought things for. So my question for you is this: name an ancestor you feel one or both ways about. Proud, ashamed, and bitter. Or felt both ways, feel both ways about. Tell me who that ancestor is and why. Bonus points if you can relate it to our denomination. Just hit reply to this email if you're getting this video in an email. If you're watching it on YouTube or Facebook, you can make it as a comment below those things.
Each week we appreciate an individual or a team, and this week we would like to appreciate Christine Barker and Ariana Drew of the Racial Justice Team. They've done a lot of work from facilitating the Living the Pledge to End Racism training to our 4th Sunday gatherings that everybody's invited to. And we just had a wonderful 4th Sunday gathering by Cynthia Patterson yesterday on Sunday. And so we just greatly appreciate all the work and events that Christine and Ariana bring to us.
Thank you. Now, many of you are concerned with Ruth Bentley and are sending her love. She is still in hospice care, and John has told me that I can tell you that she will be in the same room 410 of Bayfront Hospital, the hospice wing. She'll be there until Wednesday. So I'm going there, I believe, with our President Trish, and hopefully others can visit her as soon as you get this video. But on Wednesday sometime, they are going to move Ruth back to their home south of here. She'll still be accepting visitors there, but it's a little bit more of a drive for some of you. So please join me in sending love, light, and healing energy to Ruth Bentley, and hopefully some of you can also visit her.
This Thursday, October 30th, from 6:30 to 8 p.m., there's a Mingles event. It's the Walking Ghost Tour. Come learn more of the unique ghostly occurrences in St. Petersburg, widely believed by many as you walk an 11... What is that?
I think it's 1 1/4
1 1/4
mile.
mile loop. Sorry, it's not 11 miles. 1 1/4 mile loop of the downtown area, led by our own retired professional ghost tour guide, Geneva Nelson. This is your chance to benefit from her 14 years of tour experience. 100% of ticket sales go to UUSP General Fund, and tickets are $20. There are 22 tickets available.
Now, Lucinda and I got to go on the last official tour before she was retired, and it was 1.25 miles. I could not walk 14 miles with my feet being the way they are, and I thought it was fabulous. Geneva puts a lot into it, so I recommend this without reservation. This will be a slow walk with many stops. We will meet at the large white colonnade across the street from the Vinoy Resort, found at 501 5th Avenue Northeast, St. Petersburg. Space is limited and likely to sell out. Get into the spirit of the spooky season.
And then on Friday at 10:30 a.m. is the meditation group. It's in Gilmore Library. It's not no longer in Conway South. Contact Beth Wall for more information. Enter via the metal gate on Arlington Ave, which will be unlocked, and then you can knock on the office door for entrance.
Now, a lot of you volunteer for the Friday Sunset Supper. Those of you who haven't, maybe this is the week. Contact Jeanette or Jimmy if you are interested and want some more information. Some folks bring food and drop it off. Some folks help to prepare and serve the food. And a few folks become part of the so-called soup crew that gets there earlier and makes probably the most delicious soup I've ever had in the history of my life.
Chris McDonald needs help setting up for cups Friday after the sunset dinner. She needs help with tables and chairs because her best helper from last time has to work that night. So please contact her if you can help. Thanks in advance. And then on Saturday from 3 to 5:30, the Wheel of the Year has moved again, and we are now at Samhain. Invitation to join Cups St. Petersburg to celebrate Samhain. It's Saturday, November 1st. From 3 to 5:30 p.m. and cleanup help is needed. Setup will be the day before, October 31st at 6:30 p.m. In Gilmore Hall at the UU St. Pete Church. There'll be crafts, ritual, meditation, and feasting. And because it's Halloween, dress up, wear your best pagan gear, or come as your favorite god, goddess, or spiritual being. Regalia costume optional.
Right. And then we have another Mingles event. This one's called the Song Circle Sing-Along. We have 60 tickets to this one at $10 each, and the Song Circle Band will lead you through easy, well-known, jam-tested songs by the Beatles, Peter, Paul, and Mary, which we just had playing in the office, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Elvis, and more. The big televisions will project the song lyrics and chords, so bring your voices. Bring any instrument you like, or just listen to these old favorite songs. So it starts at 6:30, and then at 7:30 we'll break to snack and mingle. Fruit, cheese, crackers, and water are provided. Bring your own anything else you'd like to eat and drink. Contact Trish Harding for more details, and 100% of the ticket sales go to UU St. Pete.
And this Sunday, there will be an open discussion group at 9:30 in the Gilmore Library. Contact Bob Klingman for more details.
That brings us to the worship service, and we have a new theme for the month of November. This worship service on Sunday will be called Thank You for Your Patience, Nurturing Gratitude. I'm excited to work with Emily Chavi as the worship associate. I don't think Emily and I have worked together before, so that'll be fun for me. As you're listening to this video, it is still October, and October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month, as I said earlier this month. Emily's going to share part of her story that relates to that, and again, I'm excited to welcome her to share the worship leading with me.
And once a month, this congregation splits the non-pledge portion of the offering between the operational fund and a social justice project. And this Sunday, half of your donations will support the UU St. Pete Animal Ministry. Our mission is to promote justice and compassion for animals as we care for each other and the earth. If you have any questions, you can contact me, Kelly Patton, or you can contact animal.ministry@uustpete.org. And we do have a website on the UU St. Pete website, uustpete.org, just under social justice and then animal justice.
Great, thanks. And then after the service, visit the fellowship desk in Conway. You can sign up for the new member class, which we'll tell you about in a minute. You can find out everything that's happening at the church. And also, that's the first Sunday of the month. That means time with the minister, that's me, in the Gilmore Library. That's sponsored by the COM, the Committee on Ministry. You can come there to go a little deeper into what we talk about in the worship service, or just tell us a little bit about yourself, or bring whatever questions you have. All are welcome to that.
And then from noon to 2 p.m. in Conway South, Animal Ministry, it's normally our Animal Ministry team meeting, but this Sunday, because we're doing the Share the Plate, we're having an open house. So stop by, learn about Animal Ministry, offer suggestions of speakers or events you'd like to see, or just stop by to chat.
Then at 12:15, again, first Sunday of the month, that means Sunday brunch for the LGBTQIA plus folks. We're meeting at Three Birds Tavern these last few months, and we really like it. We'll meet indoors. There's a lot of outdoor seats. We're meeting indoors. The address is 1492 4th Street North, and they do have their own parking lot. Allies are welcome. You can RSVP to Chris McDonald if you'd like to attend, and ask her or me if you have any questions about the brunch. It's a really fun time. You should come join us.
And then on Saturday, November 15th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. is the next new member class. Have you been visiting UUSP and wondering about the next step? The one-day new member class offers a deep introduction to Unitarian Universalism and to UUSP's life together. We'll explore what it means to join in covenant as a member, the life of our congregation through our shared ministry, opportunities for connection, service, and spiritual practice. The class also prepares participants for membership by covering covenantal expectations, pledging and orientation, and details about our new member celebration on Sunday, December 7th. Sign up at the fellowship table during coffee hour or email membership@uustpete.org. We will meet in UU St. Pete in Conway South, and lunch will be provided.
Then the next day, Sunday, November 16th, will be another Mingles event. It's called Build a Wreath. Our hardworking treasurer, Robert Wallace, is hosting this. There are 40 tickets available at $25 each. Come build a wreath or two for your favorite winter holiday. With Christmas, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, and New Year's Eve just around the corner, now is the time to add some festive cheer to your door. Basic wreath with faux greenery will be provided, along with an assortment of decorations, including bows, ribbons, and baubles. And 100% of the ticket sales go to UU St. Pete.
And then speaking of the holidays, I can't believe Thanksgiving is almost upon us. So if you would like to participate in Thanksgiving at UU St. Pete, contact William Cowan or Claudia Sunman. It's a potluck, so be prepared to bring a dish.
I look forward to Thanksgiving here every year. Very excited. And thank you, William. Thank you, Claudia, for volunteering to organize it. I thought I'd mention a little bit about my outfit. You generally don't see me wearing a collar leading worship on Sundays, and that's partly because a lot of folks come to UU St. Pete having experienced religious trauma, sometimes from Christian churches of their youth. So that's one of the reasons. I also have a really lovely assortment of stoles that you see back there. When I do wear a collar, it's often at protests, and I will wear it the standard white collar if I'm looking to look particularly priestly or ministerly at, for example, reproductive justice events. And I will wear this collar with the progressive pride flag in it. And this, by the way, is accomplished just by putting a sticker on another collar. And I can switch it if I want to have it look more like a standard collar when I'm going to be at an abortion clinic. That's why I'm wearing this, and I always wear this lovely chalice necklace that Lucinda bought for me, in addition to the collar. Now, whenever we extinguish a chalice like this one, a flame like this, in Halloween orange color, that's an opportunity to ignite said flame or a similar one in ourselves. And I believe that flame to be an unquenchable fire So let's keep it burning until we see one another again. Thank you, Kelly, for being here, and we'll see you all soon. Blessings. Try to remember, you're not alone.